up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So I am back with a quick reaction video for you guys. Now this video comes from Ashley Dalton. The caption says, "This almost went left. She's 24 years old, single, and men won't approach her because she's intimidated and accomplished." I want to get into this because this is just a snippet of this, and I want to get your thoughts on this particular video. So make sure you chime in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, share, and like the video as well, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos or go live. So I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into the video clip. Here we go.
Hi, welcome in, darling.
Hello.
What brings you up tonight?
I've been single for a while, and we'll communicate with gentlemen or men, whatever you want to call them, but I can't seem to bag them, and it doesn't turn into a relationship. So I don't know if it's my Instagram. I know it's not the way I dress. Like when I'm speaking to other people, they tell me it's because I have a lot going on for myself, and sometimes it may be that I intimidate men my age. I just turned 24 in January. I graduated with a bachelor's in business, so I do a lot of work.
Absolutely. And it sounds like you're very accomplished, and congratulations on all your success. But I always tell the ladies too, like, unfortunately, when a man sees us or he approaches us, Des, you here with me on the chat? Because I want to be able to help you, Desi.
Okay.
Okay. So when a man approaches us, I'm just saying, I know you don't like that. So you look to the side. I'm saying that because I know you guys really want help. So if you want help, you have to, talk with me. Yeah.
Listen, this a little snippet of this. I didn't have the full video, but from what I'm gathering, this woman, she believes that she's not getting approached and she's not getting men to take her seriously is because they may be intimidated by her accomplishments. I think that's what she's saying. And there's a lot of women who feel this way. There are a lot of women who think that because they are educated and they have a lot going on for themselves, that men are intimidated by that. And I don't really think that that is the case. I see a few things that could potentially be the reason why men aren't taking her seriously. And one of the reasons, to be quite frank, is her weight. She's a bit on the bigger side, and a lot of men may not be fully attracted to her in that way, and they might see her as somebody that they can have a good time with, and that's really it. And I'm not trying to be mean, because she seems like a nice lady, but I think that is a factor that a lot of women hate to take into consideration, because they think that they're big and beautiful, and to themselves they are, but to men may not be fully attracted to that. And her appearance, the way she dressed, she said she don't think it's that, but it could be. And then her size, and then there could be some other factors as well. So I think when you're on a dating scene, you have to take everything into consideration. You have to look at all of the factors. You cannot be oblivious to what men might want. And I think it's okay to ask questions. Hey, what are men looking for? What do you want in a woman? Like, don't think that every man should be lucky to be with you, because he may not see you in that way. So I think we have a lot of women who really think that their education and all of that qualifies them for the type of men that they want. And that's another misconception that a lot of women have, that, oh, if I have this education, if I have all this stuff going on for myself, that I automatically qualify for the type of men that I want. And then when they go out into these dating streets and try to find the men or attract the men that they want, they realize that they don't really get the responses that they thought they would. And so this is why I tell women, listen, don't lead with your education. Don't lead with your accolades. That is not a turn on to men. That's a turn on for women. Women want men who have money and have status and have all of these things. And they want a man who has got something going for himself, and he's into this and he's doing things and he's leveling up. But to a man, that's not what attracts most men. Men want feminine fit women. They've been saying the same old thing for some years now. They've been saying what they want all across the board, but I don't think women are hearing it because it's not something that they want to adhere to. But it's the very reason why a lot of women will continue to be single, because they don't want to really give the men what they want. They really try to force this narrative that a man should just accept them the way they are, and that's just not the truth. And so when I see women that are overweight, that's the first thing I notice. You're overweight, and most men don't want to take overweight women seriously. And so if I would recommend any woman get into the gym, which I think Ashley always talks about, you know, getting into the gym. She advocates for that, getting your body together, you know, and I'm pretty sure, and this was a shorter clip, I didn't get the longer clip, but I'm pretty sure she told her that, because she does talk about that. Getting your body together, making yourself the best, you know, version of yourself that you can be in order to attract the type of men that you want. So putting in the work, working out, getting yourself to a healthier place so that you can attract and get and keep the type of man that you want. But unfortunately, we got a lot of women who are stuck in their ways. They believe that they're all or tens and they don't really have to do anything. A man should be lucky to be with them, and they can't seem to get them. They might get some attention, and you might get a man to notice you or whatever and talk to you. But at the end of the day, he's not trying to come back to you. He's not trying to really take you seriously because you are really not what he is looking for. That shouldn't be a thing to make women mad, but it should wake you up and make you understand that a man has standards too. He has things that he wants from women too. That you just can't think you're the prize all the time and every man just want to be with you just on GP. And he's not looking for something himself. So yeah, I think that there are a lot of beautiful women who are hiding behind a lot of fat. There are beautiful women who are overweight and they don't look as attractive as they would if they lost a lot of weight. Their attractiveness is being hidden by all the fat that they have on them. And if they would take it seriously and really think about it and get themselves to a better place, they'll have a totally different outcome. They think that everything else doesn't matter if they have all these degrees. If the higher they go, the more they should be able to attract the man. And they realize that is not what men look for. Men don't care if you have a degree or not. Men will date a woman at McDonald's if she's fine and she's fit and he's attracted to her. And he will give her the world if that's a woman that he's into. And if she has the qualities that he wants, baby, it doesn't matter where she work at. It don't matter if she don't have to have a degree at all. Men don't go for women the way women go for men. Women want men to level up and have these degrees and make all this money and all that. Men don't care about your money. They don't care about how much money. If you look good and he's attracted to you and he like everything about you, baby, that's how you win. That's how you win. Getting all these degrees and you 400 pounds and you think you're the best thing since sliced bread and you got an attitude and you know, stubborn and you're demanding and you're masculine and all of that because you had to work your way up the corporate ladder and all this kind of, or start a business and you just think that you're the bee's knees and you're entitled and these men, you think men owe you something because you went to school and got a degree and you present yourself as this boss chick like you got everything and you don't really need a man but you're looking for one. That is a turn off to most men. Men don't want to hear all that. You turn them off completely when you start talking about your education and all this stuff and your money and you got this and you want a man who understands who and what you are. They don't care about none of that because they know you're not trying to spend no money. All you're trying to do is spend money on yourself. So why should they even, men don't even consider that because they know that they got to be the protectors and they got to be the providers. They want a beautiful woman. They want a woman that they're attracted to. And if you 300 and 400 pounds, that man don't see that as feminine, fit, and beautiful. I'm just saying. So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all chime in and let me know what y'all think of this video. I definitely want to hear from you and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.